So let's see, we've got the job board, right? That requires loading to get into. You got these that continuously reset. I don't know if there's like a battle pass, but they just give you points, right? You got your weeklies, which I've managed to do in the space of 3 hours. You got your seasonal, which apparently I need to ping 10 points. But then you've got the evaluations. So you've got a bunch of these stuff that you can do. You've got crew challenges that you can get different outfits for. Variants, reputation. This is your cosmetics. That's to build your crew. That one there is probably your microtransaction store. This I think is really damn cool, where you can actually go and gain information about, you know, the solar system that you're in. Read about the lore if it, you know, if it interests you. Character-wise, my biggest issue with the characters is they all look boring. None of them look interesting. They look like, you know, Fisher-Price version of their characters. They decided that they wanted to check the... They just wanted to go through a tick box exercise, not put any good-looking characters in there or creative characters in there. They just wanted to go with bland, boring, washed-out characters, and I think that hurts it a little bit. Gunplay is good, which is the most important thing. But there's just not enough modes. There's not enough here. The game is bare bones. It's, you know, you got your ranked mode here, which has 2 modes. You know, you got slash point, capture the zone, plant your cargo, which basically you know, destruction. You've got area control, control 2 areas, basically battlefield control. And then you've got signal chase, which is the same thing, but there's one zone and it will switch between the map you have to go to. So that was actually pretty decent. This one you got team deathmatch and kill confirmed. There's no like rumble, so you can have like 10 players on the map and free for all, which would have been cool. Like this one over here, the brawl, should have had like 5 or 6 modes. It's very, very basic. You've got a bunch of time trials in here that you can do if you're interested in that sort of thing. You've got your training, you've got your practice mode. I appreciate that they've got a practice mode. I think that's really damn good. A lot of games usually skip that, but it's too bare bones. There's not enough here. And before anyone turns around and tells me, well, the game has just come out, I don't care. Everyone else has got their game out and is fully fleshed out. I don't care if they've been out for 10 years or 20 years or 100 years. You're competing with those. You have to come out ready to compete with those. And I shouldn't be matchmaking for 2 minutes. I should not be matchmaking for 2 minutes. So they have a lot of work to do. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. The core of the game is there, but the aesthetics around it, the game modes around it, and everything else just isn't there. And they've hidden the microtransaction store before the game comes out officially in 2 days, or is it tomorrow? I think it might be in 2 days. But they've hidden the microtransaction store so you can't see it, or maybe when season 1 lands, that's when the microtransaction store is going to come out. So they're kind of hiding the microtransaction store, so, you know, you don't knock it off points for whatever egregious charges it's going to be in there, which, if you're hiding it for that reason, I'm going to knock you off a point anyway, even if I don't see it, so I don't really care. You know, I'm sick of companies releasing their games, hiding the microtransaction store, and then turning around and activating it after the review scores are out. So we know that there's a microtransaction store in the game. If you're hiding it, I'm just simply going to knock a point off anyway, just for that. Not enough game modes, boring looking characters, skills are nothing creative. The only thing holding this game up is the gunplay. The gunplay is good, but I don't expect anything less from the Crucible team from Destiny. They had that magic sauce when it comes to the gunplay, to the gameplay, and they perfected it. They are the best in the business when it comes to it. So I think a 6.75 is about right. I think that's, you know, where the game right now needs to be, so they can actually work on it to make it better. Because I mean, it's even got frame rate issues, right? I've seen it drop down to like 35 or 40 frames per second. It shouldn't be doing that. There's not enough here for the PS5 to struggle with this. There just isn't. And it is during certain periods when you've got a lot happening on screen, it dips way below 60. The core of the game keeps it, you know, is what, to me, keeps it above ground. In a game like this, you want the gunplay to be good. It's heavily based around team play. So if you're not, like, look at it, my team is all over the place, right? So if you're playing against a team that's organized or just remotely running around together. Do you remember Destiny when it came out, Destiny 2? And it had that 4v4 and it was pretty much a team shooter game? That's what this is. It's a team shooter. If you try to do 1v2, you're gonna die. There's just no way. They've made the gunplay really weak. The gunplay was, you know, the time to kill definitely was higher in the beta for normal weapons. Now the kind of shotguns and stuff have been increased in damage, but everything else has gone down. So they're kind of trying to encourage more close quarter combat. But is it worth £35 at the moment? No. If this was maybe $14.99, I'd say yes. Honestly, this game in its current state doesn't feel complete. It doesn't feel like they've got it all there. It feels like there's parts missing. The unlockable cosmetics are pathetic, and that's me being generous. Yeah, I'll show you the cosmetics after this. I mean, it's literally a color palette change for the armor. I'm not joking. It's literally the stuff that you're seeing that I'm using right now is the deluxe edition outfit. That's why it's all funky, multicolored, Starfield-esque. But the standard stuff in the game is literally just a palette change. It's so low effort. Really low effort. Do you see what I mean? If your team isn't organized and the other one is, it's just a... For someone jumping in and experiencing this as a single player where there's literally no chance for a hero moment for you to be able to go and just go nuts. Is there something there? Definitely. Is the team that's built the game talented? 100%. Crucible in its prime was great. But I feel like they focus too much on Destiny and not enough on making this game unique for its own good. There's so much Destiny in this that it reeks of it. You know, you can smell it from a mile away. Even the map designs have just been taken from Destiny. And you know what? I don't blame them, because that is the game that they worked on for, what, 10 years? So honestly, I think, you know, that 6.75 out of 10, or maybe even a 6.5, is a fair score for what it is right now. This is the game. There's nothing else. This is the game.
We're not gonna wallow. We're free gunners.
They give you a bunch of cards that you just don't care about. I mean, what am I even gaining XP for? What am I gaining XP for? You've got the crew builder as well. That's actually kind of cool. I really like the crew builder, which is another reason. I'm going to show you the crew builder in a sec. So, and look at it. Right, so let's go to the character I was using. You also got these variants, which is kind of cool, before I get into that. So this is a variant, right? In the bottom right hand corner, you can see it's got extended mag. And each one kind of is different for the characters. So this one has dodge reload, so when you dodge, it reloads the weapon, which is kind of cool. the more you play the character, you can unlock their variants, which just provides a different option for that character. And where this comes into real coolness is when you go into a crew builder. Now, let's just call this crew 1, yeah? So as you can see here, you've got the roles, and if you pick, let's just pick Lennox, because I like him. Let's pick that variant. Let's pick Call of Duty Man. Let's pick Amari. Let's pick Jabali. Like, there is literally no... Just one attractive character would have been nice. But no, they had to pretty much go full... I mean, really? Anyway. The less I say on that, the better. Let's pick one more character. Let's go Duchess. Super weak. If I now press back, so the crew bonuses that you can earn will provide you with set bonuses while you're playing. So as you can see, I've got 3 of the Ranger, so my crew bonus for that is improved weapon recoil. I've got a bonus for the one on the right, longer range weapon bonus. The one on the left, increased healing received. And so when you create a crew and you go into a combat, this will benefit you. But if you're playing with a bunch of friends, if you can convince them to buy this and play this with a group, it's going to be great for you. But if you're going into the game random and different people have different crews, you're kind of going to be screwed, because you're not, you know, you're at the mercy of those having the same, you know, synergizing with you. If your opponents are synergizing, you kind of lose out. But then you come over here, and this is what I'm talking about, yeah? This is the base outfit. That's what you unlock. Holy, I mean, they push that bar to the next level. That's the only one, the one at the end, the legendary outfit that has the smallest of difference, right? The deluxe edition outfit is way better. Like, it just sucks. You want to unlock stuff to make your character look cool, and it's literally just a palette change. Honestly, one of my favorite, that's the microtransaction store. It has to be the one that's unavailable at this time. One of my favorite parts of this is the Galactic Guide. I really appreciate the amount of effort they put in for this, where you can just come in here and read about the lore in the game. They put a lot of effort into this, and this is kind of cool. And for every entry that you go over, you actually get rewarded with some lore XP, which the more you read, the more you can level up and probably unlock some stuff. I don't know. It just feels like it's not finished. It's not ready for what the game should be at launch. 2 games for quick play? Do you remember when Halo launched and they launched with about 4 game modes for quick play, and all they had was, you know, it was like a rotation? Where's the complaining about this? Why can't I just go into team deathmatch? What if I don't want to play kill confirmed? That's not a game mode that I generally enjoy. I enjoy team deathmatch. So if I want to play team deathmatch and just play that for a few hours, I literally cannot do that. I'm at the mercy of a playlist, and it will just rotate between them. So that's where I am at with this game right now. Obviously, when the game launches, we'll probably see the microtransaction store as well, but they have a lot of work to do. My issue is, will the community even give them a chance to get the ball rolling? I hope they do, because I don't want Fire Sprite to actually shut down, because the way it's going, 2 minutes to get into a game early access, clearly no one has pre-ordered this game at all. But there are problems. There are severe problems. There are severe issues here that are lacking. The rewards that they put in there are so basic. Like, you've got nothing to play for. Like, I don't care for a palette change. I want to see cool armor that I can unlock. But do you know where that cool armor is going to be? In the microtransaction store. They want you to flex that plastic so you can actually go and get it. That's my take on this game. And for those of you keen-eyed, they literally put the Starfield skin in the game. That's the deluxe edition cosmetic that they give you. It is Starfield skin. It's the Constellation skin. Not sure why they went with that, but that is pretty much the design that they went with. I'm even finding hit detection off at times. I'm shooting the person in front of me, but that could just be due to lag, so I don't know. The people on the opposite side could be lagging, I could be lagging, so I'm not going to be too scathing on that because it is, you know, online. But I do believe that not putting this on PS Plus, you know, is a bad decision. But what Overwatch has, that this one doesn't, is really cool looking characters. Not characters that, you know, look like they've come out of a... It's just a poor man's Guardians of the Galaxy. Genji looks awesome. D.Va looks awesome. Mei looks awesome. They've all got like really cool looking, appealing designs. I literally couldn't care less about the designs in this character if I tried. They don't appeal to me. I don't know who they were aiming for, but I'm clearly not their market audience. I don't want to be using a granny in a game. But that's it, folks. That's my honest review. I'm not bashing it. Like I said, the core of the game is good. The gunplay is good. They need to fix everything else around it though, because it's just not right. Let me know what you think, because I'm genuinely interested. Oh man, look, just... Oh, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh, the design change. Oh, good lord.